University, an institution, a place. A place where you come to develop both socially and academically. Joss first came here in 1999, wishing to become a nurse to help others. Her love for sport ironically triggered her complex regional pain syndrome. Therefore, she now had to give up this newly adopted life.
Sometimes people with a disability might think that they're not capable of doing sport. That was a sabbatical officer then suggested to me that I run for the position in council.
Her condition was too premature. Ironic that she can now be susceptible to any injury with the most minimal of movements. Her passion didn't end there. It only brought her back 10 years later, mature with life experience, more determined than ever. Her social circumstances make her a better person, still focused on helping others, desiring to be a sports coach for those with disabilities. Follow me in a moment's worth of Jocelyn's life. Passion is what fuels her, but there is more than meets the eye. Like everyone, Joss has a dream.
The course that I'm doing is really going to help me work towards the goal of coaching disabled athletes. I've always, even before I had a disability, was always interested in sport from quite a young age. I suppose mostly from secondary school I got involved with sport there.
Despite her ambition, she acknowledges that her priorities have changed. The simplest of things are now hard. Luckily, she lives in a modern world where she can be catered for.
Students are well supported. The support is there if you need it. And before, the process starts, before you even begin your course.
It took years before she could understand what is next for her. The time that she had to think has benefited her through results today.
It was a gradual process. It wasn't like one day I was up and walking, the next I needed to use a wheelchair.
When she couldn't do, she taught. Joss saw that others would need her help and experience. She works and studies hard to be a mentor for those with better chances.
I was for sitting volleyball on the development squad for GB for a while, but because of my disability it's difficult for me to carry on with that sport. It's part of my role as Students with Disabilities Officer. I don't just look at the sports side of things, I look at other areas as well. I'm going to be doing a campaign on mental health and things like that.
No bad thing comes alone. Academically, she may be one of the good students with great potential. However, this does not detract from the fact she needs help and is always happy to accept it.
I have a note taker, yeah. She sits in my lectures and literally takes notes.
You can work hard and study hard. You can do it all by yourself, but once in a while you need a friendly hand.
Can't take notes and listen. The words can move on a page. Some people, they'll just blur a little bit, other people, they'll randomly move about. It was frustrating because all the way through school I had problems like in English lessons, I could never start an essay. I was at college and a tutor of mine, my course tutor, had herself at 40 just been diagnosed with dyslexia. So she just spotted various things that I was doing. I focus on anything to do with disabled students. For disabled students, there are always areas that could do with improving, and there are issues that we face.
To move around is naturally no easy task, but when we asked her, she smiled and told us that it's the least of all of her problems.
I've got quite a few problems with desks not working. Yeah. I have reported for both of them. Doors not working. No. We never had any problems with the library ones, did we? Yeah. If you really want to do it in the first place, then you're going to really, if you want to do it enough, then I think you're going to push yourself to do it. To look more to the future and what could change. That things don't stay the same, things can improve, and to always remember that and to never feel that you've gone as far as you can always push yourself to do more.